What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the FBA Capital Trading Channel. And today I'm bringing you guys another daily range case study on none other than NAS100. And guys, just a little heads up, it's 1:15 in the morning. I'm doing this late as fuck, so if I'm tired, if I seem a little off, that's why. But just that. But yeah, we still gonna get it done. But guys, I just got a new monitor, so now I have two 34-inch ultra wide monitors. That might be crazy to y'all. It's like 68 inches in screen. Pause, but y'all get what I'm saying. But let's get right on into this daily range case study. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is what we always do. We're gonna mark up the previous day's highs and lows, which is over here. Today was Tuesday. What is the date? Tuesday, June 15th. Let's get the previous day's high, previous day's low. Then we're going to get the 12 a.m. open, which is right in here. Boom. Right in there. 12 a.m. open. Then we have the Asian session range, which is right there. I'm going to go back in time like this real quick. I want to get rid of this Asian range. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight it with a box, just like this. And if you guys want to know where the indicator is, you can just look up Asian session range on the indicators, and then you can find 1,000 of them. It doesn't really matter which one you use. Alright, so just like that, we got the previous day's high, the previous day's low, 12 a.m. open, and then we have the Asian session range. So there's going to be a few areas I want you guys to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to this high, this high, this low, this low. So it looked like it is a lot of choppiness, which it is, but there is a lot to learn from these things. So we're going to talk about this area right here. So first of all, this is the high of the day. We got the high of the day during London session. So let's mark that down. And as you can see, 2 a.m. time and price. Keep where that is. So what we're also going to do before we mark that down, let's annotate the previous day's high and low. What I'm going to do is we're going to pull a fib from them. Look at this. Okay, boom. One confirmation already. Fib short. 2 in the morning. And where are we in price? We look to the left. I don't know if we tapped it, but right here. Oh, look at that. 11,500, big freaker level. Ooh. Looks crazy, doesn't it? It's not crazy. You can all do this. So let's annotate it now. So we have the low of the day at 2 a.m. Also, look here, let me move it so you can see it. I have the 11,500 rejection. Also, the fib short. And we also have, what else? Above the 12 a.m. open. And why is that important to be above the 12 a.m. open? Because ideally, if we are bears, we want to be selling above. Now, mind you, I wasn't awake for this trade, but this high is going to be important for what happens during what? New York session. Then we're going to move down. What do we see? Price dropped during London session and came all the way down and cleared the short-term low right here. As you can see, cleared that low. And then at 7:45 in the morning, we had a push. And at 8:30, so look, we're going to use this low. Why this low? Because this is the lowest point price came before we had this retracement. So this is the start of this move. What we're going to do is we're going to pull a fib from that London high to this low right here. Boom. We have a fib short at what time? 8:30. So we have time and price. And also, if you look to the left, what do we see? The last up candle before the down move. And what is that? That is our order block right here. So there's a few confirmations for why you would go short here. But honestly, even mind you, I wasn't even looking at the charts when this happened either. So I wasn't able to take the trade either. But that doesn't mean you guys can't. So let's annotate it at 8:30. So 8:30 a.m. we had the fib short. Also, we were still above the 12 a.m. open. As you can see, 12 a.m. open. Price came above into a premium area to sell off. As you can see, came above the 12 a.m. open. Now, honestly, this, mind you, this is hindsight, but you can still learn from this because even me personally, I didn't see this as it was happening. But when you go back and look at it, this is how you learn over time. So as you can see, you had the fib short at 8:30, and you also had that 15-minute order block. Boom. So then what happened from here? Price ran all the way down and targeted what? The previous day's low. We targeted the previous day's low. At here, you would have been able to take a partial at least, and as you can see, price had a retracement there. So, targeted previous day's low, just like that. And as you can see, look how it swept the low. It swept it, and it started to push higher, just like this. Came all the way back into this area before falling off and creating the low of the day at 5:15, which is 2 o'clock. So we had the low of the day at 2 o'clock. Where at? Right down here at 11,200. We didn't tap into it on this feed, but more than likely on a different broker, you more than likely would have tapped into it. So we have the low of the day at 2 p.m. Oh, hit the mic at 11,200. Just like that. Boom. So this is what happened today. After price opened at 12 a.m., price pushed above, targeting 11,500, making the high of the day at this fib short. So we had a down day yesterday and we had a retracement. So this was the start of the downtrend move. We pushed lower, created a low at 8 in the morning, pushed higher during news at 8:30. We came into this discounted area above the 12 a.m. open into a fib short and a 15-minute order block at 8:30. So time and price matched. Went short, targeted the previous day's low, had a minor retracement back into the consolidation around this 11,400 area before coming all the way lower and then creating the low of the day after tapping into 11,200 and clearing both of these lows over here. Then we had a push and we're just back into this consolidation again around the open. So if you look at this on a higher time frame such as the daily, let me get rid of the day of the week. Let me zoom on in. Just look at how the daily candle looks. It is kind of shitted, but look where we're doing it at. You go to the higher time frame I have over here. We're doing this and creating this candle right after we cleared a low, and we're in this major order block on the higher time frame. So if you go to the monthly and weekly, I have a whole bunch of, this is my whole analysis on it. So we're gonna see what happens. I think we might get a reaction and see price go higher potentially for FOMC tomorrow, and potentially just fill in this gap we have right here. But we'll see what happens. Just take it a day at a time. But that's really it. Let me go and show you the schematic for the day. Let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Let's get the schematic. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger for you. I think that's cool. Right over here. So what happened? The Asian session, we had the range. Before price pushed higher, creating the high of the day during London session. Had a push to the downside before retracing at 8:30, giving you the short before coming all the way down to target the previous day's low. And I just fucked that all up. Let me do it again. Let me go over it again if you didn't listen. So we had the Asian session range. We ran up, created the high of the day during the London session before having a minor retracement down. Then we had a retracement at 8:30 that pushed price up, and then we targeted the previous day's low where price then stayed there. So that is what happened today. It was an overall London continuation, bearish London continuation. So this is something you can learn from. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to put it in the Telegram. So yeah, just like that. If you guys found this video helpful, informative in any way, shape, or form, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's really it. Stay productive. I'll see you all in the morning. Let's have a good week. Let's see what happens.